Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, today, on this here day, on this Friday evening, I have a special video. It's Friday for me. By the time you see this, who knows? But I have a special video for you that was inspired by a drag queen that I once upon a time talked to on a gay app that I still follow on social media for some reason. So if you follow any of that, here's what we gotta do. The drag queen's name is Brianna Banana. She used to co-host Shot with Soju from season 11 of RuPaul's Drag Race, who no longer even hosts that show, who doesn't have a show like that, but it was a YouTube show. And Brianna Banana is somebody that I've just continued to follow on Twitter and Instagram. I think she might even follow me on the Twitter. And she tweeted a couple days ago this tweet. She said, I have a confession. I paid a psychic on Etsy $13 to draw my future husband. I will provide results once I get them. Y'all, I didn't know there were psychics on Etsy that we could buy drawings from. Like, what? So she did end up sharing more about the reading. It looks like she not only got a drawing of said future husband, but also it looks like the psychic gave her a little bit of feedback about what kind of person this guy was and all of those kinds of things, right? I'm not gonna read her fortune because she didn't necessarily sign up for that to be a part of this and that way, but I did want to give her credit for this video idea that I'm doing right now here in this moment. And we are going to pay an Etsy psychic $13 to get a drawing of my future husband. Before we get started, I do want to take a look at this Etsy page. Brianna did link to it, so I want to go take a look at what the description says. I want to see a little bit about like what some of the reviews have been, and then we're gonna jump into it. I'm just gonna get it. Okay, so the Etsy shop itself is called The Psychic Art. It says that there's been 2,255 sales, and it's got 4 out of 5 stars. It says the title of the posting, where you actually go to purchase the drawing, says, I will draw your future husband within 12 hours, psychic drawing, psychic reading, accurate. I will make sure to link this down below if you just want to like go click and look specifically at it. Now you'll see here that there's this photo of this gentleman that looks very nicely drawn. Like, it looks cute. I'm not an artist myself, so I'm very impressed that, you know, the skill is there, or at least it looks like it's there, as long as this person actually did that. Now, to actually buy it, it says your full name, date of birth, and email, and you have to select a quantity. Apparently, I could get up to 442 things if I needed. So, you know, I could get that many drawings, apparently, allegedly. Oh, here's the description. Here's what it says. The drawing will be sent to your email Etsy inbox within 12 hours of purchase. I will use my psychic abilities to draw your soulmate. I only need your full name and your birth date. And not only drawing, I will also describe him as a person and his or her character. I'm a psychic with more than years of experience. I come from a family of psychics. I've drawn more than 4,000 portraits of people destined to be my clients' life partners. Do you want to know what your soulmate is like? Do you want to know what the future holds and what the person you'll be married to looks like? I can help you. I can make a portrait of your future husband using my extraordinary psychic abilities. I'll send the portrait to you for you to know whom to look out for. I'll also describe your future significant other's strong and weak points. If he's intelligent, smart, calm, etc. His career and character traits. I've helped many famous people, singers, actors, and millionaires. I was taught how to do it by my grandmother. Who are the millionaires, the singers, the actors, the famous people? Besides me, obviously, because she's the star. But who? My knowledge and skills will help you spot your soulmate and your future husband in the crowd when your paths cross. I will use my psychic abilities. Girl, you already said that. When you buy from Lotus Souls, who's Lotus Souls? You will not only get one of the most powerful psychic services available, but you will also get a true friend who will be happy to answer your questions and guide you through your spiritual journey of magic and mystery. Drawing you will get a drawing of your soulmate in 12 to 24 hours. Digital delivery email only. Note, delivery time may vary to 24 hours. Note, we make sketch in a digital software. Note, not every sketch are accurate. Hence, we can only imagine what we think is the best. So I just want to read a few reviews just to see, like, are people satisfied with this? Like, did they actually end up meeting their soulmates? Savannah says, I got this in 12 hours, like said in description, and got a very nice long description. Only reason I'm giving it a 4 stars is because I don't think I met this person, and only time will tell if he my future hubby. Okay. A lot of these are good, a lot of 5 stars. A lot of people saying that it was just like a fun item to get. I'm curious if there's any not 5 stars. Ooh, here's a 1 star. Let's read the 1 star review that was left on July 17th. So literally like today. This was left today. It says, this was fun, but the drawing looked like the one in the sample photo and was completely wrong. Oh my gosh. Well, does that mean, how would you know if it's wrong if you haven't met your soulmate yet? This person said, my friend sent me a link to this listing and it sounded like a lot of fun to try. I was surprised with how accurate it seemed. Definitely the type of person I would be attracted to and would want. Not only was the reading spot on, but the delivery was fast. Very pleased and highly recommend. Here's a 1 star rating. I mean, it was fun to think it could have been real. But I googled the description she sent me because it seemed worded like a horoscope, and it sure was. I found the horoscope for a tourist almost word for word. I have a feeling she may have looked at my Twitter account and saw that I liked One Direction and she drew Harry Styles. The picture is identical to a picture of him. As much as I would love to be his wife, that's a 1 in a billion chance. If you want to spend money for fun because this type of thing is viral right now, go for it. But it seems she does her research on her clients before she sends out a drawing so she knows what your significant other or favorite celebrity looks like. A for effort, E for scamming people. So there were a few 1 star ratings, but it seemed like most people were satisfied with just having some fun and trying out something new, which is like generally my experience when I've done psychic types of things. I have only done it a handful of times, but it's really not something I take too seriously. It's just like oh, what if? Now, the tea about this is that I obviously am in a relationship with my boyfriend, Noel, and if I was gonna marry anybody at this point, it's gonna be him. Now, I'm not a traditional believer in marriage. I think that our relationship is just fine without bringing the law into it. But if I was gonna marry somebody, it would be Noel, okay? So I'm curious, since I'm not officially married to anybody, I am in a very serious committed relationship, but since I'm not officially married to anybody, is she gonna give me a drawing of Noel? Is she gonna give me a drawing of somebody else? That's what I'm curious about. And I do find it interesting that some of the reviews said a little bit about like, oh, I think she researches me. I think she like looked on my Twitter, looked on my Instagram, whatever. And so because of that, I feel like I'm in a good place. If I give her my actual real life, full life name, right, instead of Zachary Michael, which is, spoiler alert, not my real name, then she isn't going to be able to find me on social media because all my social media is Zachary Michael, right? So I'm interested, I'm curious if we can avoid her researching me and finding photos of Noel and to see what we get. So I'm gonna purchase this. And then it says it could take, the posting says 12 hours, but the fine print says 24. So I'm gonna get back to you once I get this, and we're gonna take a look at what the psychic said my future husband would be and what he'd look like. And yeah, so stay tuned because it's literally gonna be like 2 seconds for you.
Many unbearable hours later.
Hey everybody, I'm back, and it has been, I don't know, definitely less than 24 hours. I'm not quite sure if it got here in 12 hours or not. Probably not, because I think I did this yesterday around like 6, 7, or 8 p.m. And I didn't get this until 11 a.m. this morning. So it was probably a little bit more than 12 hours, but definitely within 24 hours. So that's cute. We love it. I'm not mad about that. And I'm just so ready to review this, see what they have to say. Who is my future husband? Who are they describing? Is it true? Is it gonna be? Are they gonna describe Noel? Are they, or is it gonna be somebody else? So let's jump into this description that they sent me. They said his strengths include being affectionate and curious. His weaknesses include being nervous, inconsistent, and indecisive. Literally, I feel like that could be anybody. I mean, like, here are some things that I would say Noel is. I don't know that I would say that they're defining characteristics, but he is affectionate. I would say he is curious. I would say that, I mean, like, isn't everybody nervous? And a little bit indecisive and a little inconsistent. I don't know. I would say that those things could also be him. He have fabulous biceps and triceps, including to have black eyes with black hair. Oh, look at that bicep and tricep, Noel. Okay, well, Noel has black hair. I honestly don't, I mean, I think he has like brown eyes, to be honest. I mean, does anybody have black eyes? Like, everybody has black pupils. He is social, communicative, and ready for fun. Because of his dual personality, he can sometimes be serious and very curious. He seeks to learn everything about the world that he possibly can. He feels as his other half is missing, so he is constantly searching for new people to talk to. But once he finds someone, he will never let go. When it comes to love, he believes communication is as important as physical touch in a relationship. I mean, duh. I mean, maybe that's just really my feelings. Like, the thing that keeps my relationship going with Noel is like great communication, being able to talk through things when we have problems. I am like just dying at this writing and also this, like, his other half is missing, that he's constantly searching for new people to talk to. I mean, if I'm thinking about like Noel, yes and no. Like, Noel is an outgoing person. He does like to talk to folks, but he's also very much a person who likes some time to himself, doesn't want to be, you know, like out at the bars, out at clubs. Like, he prefers small social gatherings as opposed to like larger gatherings, public spaces, things like that. Always ready to flirt. He could nab a bunch of different types of lovers until he finds the one he believes can keep up with him. His biggest challenge in a relationship is finding a strong emotional connection with another person. I feel like just based on the description, well, one, it's like, for me, feels like very classic, like, psychic types of things. Like, let's just make it just vague enough to see if it could foreseeably be any of those things. I would say, like, when it comes to Noel, his biggest challenge in our relationship is not finding a strong emotional connection. Like, I would say, well, I guess I can't say that for our relationship, but maybe that's been the case for him with other people. But I feel like we have a very good emotional connection with one another. So I don't know. And he really is always ready to flirt. Like, that piece really resonates with me. Like, he is a flirt. I feel like he still flirts with people today, with other people. I'm not bothered by it because I know it's my bed he's coming home to every night. Well, he doesn't live with me yet, but metaphorically, it's my bed he's coming home to every night. So that's also, I mean, that seems like him for sure. Whew, that description, I love it, and I also, like, hate it. It feels kind of like they just threw a bunch of words together. So let's jump into this photo. Let's see. I haven't opened it up yet. I can see a small thumbnail in the attachment, and I'm just very, very curious. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Huh. Very much not Noel. I'll put a little side-by-side up for you so you can see what Noel looks like. But this is definitely a Caucasian man, and Noel is Filipino. So there's that. This is very, I mean, maybe the smallest glimmer of Noel, maybe in, like, the forehead. Is that even a defining feature of somebody? The forehead, the shape of the hair. I mean, Noel and I have both been living this quarantine shelter-in-place haircut life, so it doesn't probably look exactly like that now, but it's the same general shape. I would also say this guy has, like, a very defined jaw, and I'm very alarmed by the ears, because listen, I got some big old floppy ears, okay, myself, so that's not a problem. The problem is that they don't match. They are not siblings. They don't even look like cousins, really. Like, one looks adopted. And so, like, that is interesting to me, personally. Like, what, I've never seen a human personally in my personal life that has such mismatched ears. But maybe, maybe it's the angle. Maybe it's the angle, the perspective. Although this guy is, like, looking straight in. It's kind of haunting. His face is kind of haunting. Like, look at that stare. Look at it. And I feel like he's just piercing into my soul. Piercing into my soul. To be honest, this isn't a good drawing overall, but, like, do I think that this would be my type? Like, do I have a type, first of all? That's the question. But second of all, if I did, I'm not sure that he would be it. I'm not sure. Man, sir, friend, brother, father, daughter, sister, angel. This is so funny to me. This is so funny. I don't think he's the one. Like I've said in the intro to this video, like, I really truly do love Noel, and if I believed in the socially constructed concept and idea of marriage, then, like, Noel would be the one that I would do it with. So even if this is what my future holds, I'm sticking with Noel. I'm sticking with Noel. I really do genuinely love him so much. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video today. If it's your first time on my channel, I would welcome you to subscribe down below. I've been going back and forth between 100,000 subscribers and 99.9 thousand subscribers. So if you could subscribe support my channel. I just do a lot of goofy nonsense over here. I would really appreciate that. Also, leave me some comments, hit the like button. Those things help get my videos into the algorithm and circulating, so I'd really appreciate that. And follow me on all of my social media down below. I had so much fun with you all today. I hope you did too. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!